Hey boys and girls, apologies for the delay. I've done the sprint a couple 100 meters. Um, basically, um, looks like the actually I don't know what's going on. Don't know why the Twitch why things are playing up. I did a test of the Twitch servers, things like that. But primarily I saw a little boy or a little dino running along here, so I chased after it, but it got away. Um, Basically, this is the Blair Witch of video games. You'll just be here for like 4 hours, and not much will happen. But hey ho, it's the journey, I suppose. It's the tease, it's the denial. Fortunately, it's getting summery, so well, it's getting sunny again. So fingers crossed. I'm also slowly starving to death. Water's not an issue, but hopefully this improves. The first Blair Witch. Yeah, hopefully this improves. If it doesn't improve, we're gonna have a bad time, Dor. We're gonna have a bad time because this water's not shallow. That yeah, this there's not a lot going on around here, which is pretty disappointing. Like I'm not seeing any movement on the water. I'm not seeing any dead animals. This is boned. I can't even drown myself anymore as well. Like if you'd think that this area would be pretty shallow, would be pretty deep, but apparently not. I suspect I've gone into a place I shouldn't have gone into, and now I'm paying the price. Yeah, I think my guy's gonna starve. And now I can't even hear any animals. I reckon I've just gone to the corner of the map. Which is a pity because I'm already level 30%, so I've either got to turn around and sprint all the way back to where I started from, or I keep pushing on and hopefully find food. I'm going to keep pushing on because I've already committed. Hmm. Bit of that dude here. Now I'm being hunted. These idiots will make a mistake. It's just a matter of time. There you go. Thank you. Motherfucker. Guy's pecking me the shit out of me. There you go. You can do this all day. Can't see me, I can't see you. We can do this all day, bro. You're gonna get tired eventually. Why can't I eat this? Give it to me. I don't want to drink. You... I'm getting pestered. Pestered by birds. Motherfucker. Can't get the fucker. They're gonna be running out of energy. They can't just keep staying up there. Unless they can. Come on. Give that meat to me. Fucker. Oh, we've got plenty of health. These guys aren't a threat in the slightest. I can just stay here and heal. Oh, we're gone. We're done. We're done. We've eaten. We're done. Like they haven't got night vision. They can't fucking see me. Well, unless they can see me for some strange reason. It's the birds, pterodactyls, so they're coming in, lunging. One crashed. There's two of them left, just chasing, but they're not doing any damage, and I just keep on healing. So it doesn't really. It's like that. It's minor. It's trivial. But they just keep pestering me. And in fact, they're getting so much energy. I don't know how they're still able to fly. If I'm honest. Normally they'd run out of flight, but for some strange reason they're just consistently able to fly around and peck me. Still, I've got so much health. It doesn't matter. They can peck away as much as they want. As long as I eventually get into getting some water, some deep water, we'll be fine. Like I can just rest. He's desperately trying to find me. He's so salty because I ate his boy. And we're in deep water. There we go. Get fucked. Oh, sucks to be you, dickheads. Are you sure that dude is dead? Unless he's ran. Yeah, I think he's ran. Oh well. Fuck. No, that's the problem. Must have noticed me. Must have followed the blood. We're going to keep on moving down here. We got some food. We're back into an open area. There's no need to fight to the death while we're wounded. This part's a bit too narrow, and plus I still think I am getting hunted, so I'm going to move up back over here. And there's a little posse of them. I've still got plenty of health, so there's no need to do anything stupid. Food isn't that bad. And eventually we will find some fish, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, sorry about that current health. Also, as we get bigger, our bike will get harder, and people won't mess around with us so much. Silly birds. I'm just going to hide in here. Maybe I can't like jump out of the water at 'em. Bit of a nuisance. Can't jump out the water now. I can lunge, but I can't lunge up. So these guys will just peck away at me. That's probably a glaring oversight by the fact I can't lunge up. It's not going to work. I'm just going to hide underneath it. Like, what is this trying to achieve? Let's peck away until I leave. Like, I'm not leaving. I'll just stay here in the middle of this lake. Eventually you will have to land. Almost. These guys will make a mistake. And then as soon as they do, I'm just going to fucking eat them. So what's the plan now, Chumley? I think I'm just going to go away. I don't think I'm going to keep on fucking about with these guys. Because as much as I would love to wait, they're just going to pester me until I run out of food. So it's not in my interest. I should just ignore them and go away. Run into a couple of fish maybe. And then once I've got my fish, carry on the day. Still, I don't like the fact that I can't lunge out the water. I would like to be able to like at least lift my head up to get them. But hey ho. I mean, sometimes if they get low enough, I can maybe get a bite on them, but it's just not worth the risk. We can also test our lunge now, just to make sure I'm not chatting shit. Yeah, at least you guys can see. At least it's daytime now. So let's do a test, shall we? So I'm underneath the water. I want to lunge up. Now, see, as soon as I get to the top of the water, I like a U-boat, I sort of station out. Is there any food over here? No, but there are tracks. Ah, and there's a dead body over there. Ah, and there's a fish here. Thank you. I needed that. You eat more of it? No, I've already eaten enough of it. Yeah, they're going to be really, like, their head is going to be really quite deep underwater for you to get them. And even then, you're sort of hoping the bugginess of the game doesn't let you down. There we go, another fish. Thankfully, they haven't added things like diets yet, so I can just, like, live off a supply of fish. This was the good play. This was the good play to go get food, not just like mong it trying to fight some pterodactyls. I mean, I did get a couple of bites off them, but again, that what sort of was quite disappointing was the fact that I bit this pterodactyl 2 or 3 times. I just couldn't do any damage to him. I think once a crocodile gets you in the water, you should be a happy camper. What is this? A fish. It is. Well, pretty sure this is a crocodile. Oh, what, the one making the sounds? No idea. No idea. So at least our health's going back up. We're no longer being bullied. And we're just hunting fish, so there you go. I'll be pissed now if another crocodile comes along and just kills me. That's when the rage will come. Come on. Thank you. You get a lot of food from eating the fish. I was that so if you go the other route, there's a long period of high risk, but then you do get into a pretty juicy area. I was just lucky the pterodactyls didn't realise there was no cover for me and left me alone. Yeah, cannibal crocs are the scourge. This way, I feel. I think it depends on the size. It's like a babby fish, but I think because I'm quite a big boy now, the big fish look like babby fish. There's no players down this way, but I don't want to go down pterodactyl land again. Because as much as I do love being pecked, I don't. But thankfully they've got fish. The fish really just save crocs, otherwise you just end up just being eaten by everyone, including your own. I've died a few times to hunting Utah raptors in the nurseries. So you know where you spawn as a baby croc, they'll jump in and start biting away, and because there's no big crocs to help you out, you're completely vulnerable. That's because I mostly greed myself because I was trying to kill them. I have no idea where this is leading. I think probably should turn around because there was actual people the other way, and plus I might be able to get a jump on pterodactyls now that my health is slightly better. Like all I have to do is hopefully get them lazy enough to really dump their heads in. And as long as they don't see me, I can just like million them under the water and get them. But I highly recommend wide open rivers. Like narrow rivers, this means Utah jumps. They jump in, then get to the other side before you can bite them. Whereas here, it's just so wide and so deep. Like if I do get pestered by anyone, I can just go whoop, and I'm gone. I go up and down southeast to grow. Yeah, because I'm still fairly new. I only bought it yesterday. I'm sort of going down all the routes. So I went down the northern route, and then I was going down the swamp area. You know, you start in the center spawn and go south into the mangrove swamps. Um, but I was put off because I couldn't find any fish. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go north. And so I've gone north this time, which is high risk, but I think high reward because think a lot of people don't expect you to don't expect a lot of crocs to try and traverse that gap, that shallow gap. Which I don't blame them. That shallow gap is awful. Still, we're not doing too bad. We've survived this far. I'm just glad that the pterodactyl peck isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a 3 peck dead, but then I looked at my health, was like, oh, I can just tank this. Yeah, southeast and south are awful. Southeast and south are both crocodile battle royales. Centre, at least you've got a chance. There they are. Are they still searching for me? They can't be. They can't be that dim. I think they are. Like, I already killed one of your kind. I got so lucky when that guy just like flew into the tree. I was like, ah, now's my chance. Because I was pretty sure I was going to die there because I didn't realize there was any deep water, so I just hid near a tree and hoped they rammed into it. And when they did, I was like, oh, this is great. Free food, and I was starving as well. Well, I was getting close to starving. Yeah, I reckon northeast, or I reckon down this side because I'm hearing noise. I reckon that's where the bad boys are. That's where there's food to be had, or at least players to be had to eat. South is always popping, and you could say same thing for centre. Centre's pretty bad, but at least you've got a chance to escape up north because so far there's no. I haven't seen many spawn points for other animals up north, so that's why I try and go up north because it's like like yeah. The good thing is I don't have to like engage. Like only an idiot. I'd have to be an idiot to try and fight those guys. You know, those guys head on because I can just slink away, eat fish, wait until I'm big, and then there's nothing they can do to stop me. Alternatively, they're trying to go for fishing spots, but I doubt it. So I saw a baby Utah raptor up here, and the water's still quite deep, so I'm not going to complain. I think I did turn around here because I was worried that the it narrowed it too much. But you do want those wide open areas as a croc, because it means there'll be a lot of people who try and cross it, which is bad for them, not so much for you. Here we are. Here we have some fishing spots for poor old pterodactyls. Where are they? Oh, I just saw them go by. Did I disturb them, did I? Must have disturbed them. Noises over here. Let's go keep on going this way. Water's deep. Plus, I think you need to get away from the croc spawns as quick as possible because people know where you spawn, so they'll just avoid your watering holes. Whereas if you like, I'm well out of croc land right now, so if anyone spots me or anyone runs into me, they'll be quite surprised. Are you joking me? Thank you. I feel like the most intelligent thing would be to constantly bob, but it's just so time consuming to constantly bob up and down. Because that way no one's going to spot you. Good, there's lots of fish here, I'm a happy boy. Role-playing dinosaurs, what do you... Whoa. Whoa. I identify as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. No! You can't cross-herd. It's unrealistic. Stegos and Triceratops weren't supposed to be co-herders together. Whee! Whee! Also, the thing I like about Croc is you've always got a constant source of food and water. You're never going to have bad news as the Croc. Constant source of food and water. You're never going to be like, where the hell is this river? Well, I'm about to starve to death and I've just spawned in. Yeah, fair one. I mean, how unbalanced is the game? Like, I think, what is it? Stegosaurus? Aren't they supposed to be OP? How, you know, one-hit killathon tanks? I suppose pterodactyls are pretty... No, they're not OP at all. They're really weak. Pterodactyls they're scavengers. They're literally the scavengers. Scavengers and fishers. They ain't going to get no one. Now this is a bit of a problem. The water's shallowing up. I haven't seen any big herbivores yet. Lots of carnivores, no herbivores. I think I tried to play a Triceratops once, and I just got eaten by, I think, a T-Rex in the base game, or the base servers. I was like, ah, I see. I spent like an hour looking for a bush to eat. I'm thinking, is this the bush to eat? And it's like, no, that's the wrong bush. So after like 20 bushes later, I was getting pretty fed up. And then eventually I heard a noise and thought, oh, I'll go towards that. And then, oh, I see. That's actually pretty good, actually, Joe. I like that. Instead of us like completely killing the whole group, they only kill like one or two animals. That makes sense. I like that. I like that. Because that must be pretty depressing if they killed they killed a big daddy and then they kill everything else. I'm not seeing a lot of movement anymore. I don't know. I suppose I better commit. I've already travelled, what, 30 minutes down this way, so I'll travel another 30 minutes. The end. I was just so excited seeing the pterodactyls, I thought, ah, I'm going to be going this way from now on. And then they went the other way, and I was like, oh. Don't like this. Too shallow, too shallow, too shallow. Too shallow. There we go. Yeah, Bank Holiday Monday, boys. More video. Video for everyone. No, good. That'd be nice though. It'd be nice to have a change of game. Oh, you're going to be playing that on Tuesday, no ways. Would you enjoy? Thanks, bruh. I will certainly give that a look at. What have we got, boys and girls? I can't find anyone else to eat. I'm hungry. Wee. Feed me, Seymour. No, it's bad. Like you've used so much stamina trying to get out of the water. It's not a good comrade. Yeah, crocodiles do not belong outside the water. I think I'm just going to use up some of my stam and start moving through underwater like this. Oh, I should be doing this the entire time. I go so bloody fast. It's like running across the bottom of the water. Wee, wee. See, I don't really want to name it because I expect him to die, the croc to die rather quickly. I don't have a particularly high life expectancy for any of my dinosaurs so far. What have we got over here? A sweet dead end. Or is that a waterfall? Sounds like a waterfall. And plus my frame rate is collapsing, so I reckon it's a waterfall. So I'm going to take the risk and try and get around the other side. Looks like some sort of squirrel creature. Almost there. Before I do my burst of speed to get down there. My sprint. And to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Let's go. And the water's not too shallow either. I heard something. I see it. Did you see it? Did you see it, boys and girls? In that little bush there. Someone. Must have seen footprints or heard a noise and came running, thinking it would be easy prey. Sadly not. This looks like a healthy place to hunt. Bingo, boys and girls. Dinner is served. That was rewarding. That felt good. Kept myself quiet. Didn't peek round the corner too much. Waited for him to land. And then as soon as he got close to that water, like, yeah, went for it. I reckon that guy's going to be pretty salty. Wow, I got to the sea. Probably don't want to go in the sea, if I'm honest with you. Reckon we'll stop trolling back the way we came. It's nice. It's a good game. It's a good play style to be a croc. You don't have to take things. You know, it's pretty linear. You just follow the rivers and occasionally run around, get around a waterfall. You're just constantly looking left and right and picking up fish. It's very relaxing playing a croc. Unlike being a Kana or something where anything can get you. There's only one way you're going to die, or two ways you're going to die. Croc's going to get you, or you're going to do something stupid and get caught out. Whereas here, like, as long as you don't do anything stupid, you're practically immune from pretty much everything. Until you run out of oxygen, but that takes ages, and no one's got time to waste on that. So I think we should be going back the way we came. But I do realise there's going to be a little raptor boy somewhere up here. So we do have to be a little bit careful. Otherwise raptor boy is going to get us. Oh, I had him. Must have not. Oh, I had him. That's a shame. I thought that bite would have been the death of him, but sadly not. No, I left-clicked, ran up and left-clicked him. I didn't bother right-clicking because that right-clicking doesn't really work half the time. Because I reckon you can get about 2 bites in with a left-click, so I thought, yeah, it's better rather than right-click, left-click. The cooldown takes too long. Like, look. It's just too much noise, whereas if I just hide like that, and then shift and space, I'm straight out, straight on the beach, I can start biting away at him and chase him down. I don't waste any energy either. So I can just like surprise him like that. Whereas with that right click, it's just like immediate noise. You've already wasted like a quarter of your stamina. Still a good hunting patrol. I'm quite happy with that. Time is it? 3:45. Yeah, keep playing. I think the main diet for crocs are going to be fish and unlucky pterodactyls. Or flying guys. Still, we're almost 50% grown in the space of, what, 2-3 hours? And we're going to get to a stage where we're going to be pretty potent. Bite force, 159. I get an amateur mistake I thought is that you could only get your stamina back if you rested, but actually no, that is not correct. Oh, I had him as well. I'm gutted. Still 2 kills under the croc, under our current croc's list, if you don't count the fish. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's a pretty bad downside though for the croc because you become vulnerable when you go up to the side to heal, whereas I can just stay right in the middle of this lake, just going slow and getting my stamina back rather than having to go all the way over here where there could potentially be dudes hiding, get stamina regen. That's me vulnerable. As I can just scuttle back into the river. And stay in the middle of there. And never actually have to come out until I need to log off. Still back to nighttime pain, I guess. Can't wait not to be able to see anything. I should be running more often as well underneath the water. God damn, this goddamn piece of shit fish. There we go. We're getting big now, aren't we? We're big boys. A human bloody torpedo here. Meow. Back underneath the water. Still not deep enough for my taste. I would like it, very prefer it to be deeper. Meow. There we go. That's slightly better. What does the watercolor mean? I thought it was like green meant like. I know there's like green and red and that, but I didn't know there's a certain watercolor meant certain things. Ah, I see. That's good. Still, I want some night vision goggles underwater at the very least for the croc. I mean, it doesn't have to be night vision above water. That's so I can actually see what I'm doing. Ah, I see. I thought it maybe to do with something to do with blood or something. Oh, there's like going to different biomes, but I guess not. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense for crocs. There's constant movement as a croc. You're more likely to run across prey moving around than you are in this one place. Hope you enjoy the night, boys. I'll see you in about 30 minutes' time. Fish. Not for me, thank you. I've already eaten. So we are slowly coming back across pterodactyl land. There we go. Almost fully sized. Only took us like all our life. Achievement. We've almost actually got to a full-size crop. It took me fucking ages. So I've learnt from this, immediately abandon where you spawn and move as far away as possible from it, otherwise you're just going to die. Maybe when you're a big boy come back, but the most fun I think you're going to have is if you just like abandon your spawn, go it alone, and advance by yourself. Go back over this way. I also think if you're willing to risk it, going from the center straight north over the shallow water is really good because no one expects crocs to do that. And so if once you do get across, you're going to be you've got that element of surprise which crocs need. Now, ironically, I don't think nighttime is a good time to hunt as a croc because you can't see anything, and the carnos, sometimes a lot of the fishing carnos as well, know exactly where you are. So they've got the night vision advantage. They see where you are. You can just about maybe know where generally they're jumping from, but you're not going to have a good time. No, nighttime is not the croc's friend. It is the anti-croc. Nighttime and shallow water and narrow rivers. Like I would say, just about this size is just about workable as a croc. Any narrower and you're gonna have a bad time. It's weirdly therapeutic. I don't know why, but it's just very relaxing with the sounds and the just general nature of the gameplay. Not a game if you want full on action the entire time. I reckon it can be very frustrating if you play other animals. I think the two safest would be Croc and the flying guy because you can just fly away. I think that the rest are going to be pretty frustrating if you're not on fun with friends or anything like that. Because what's going to happen is you're probably going to get eaten by a clan or something. Or you're going to spend like ages trying to find where a river is, and then want to meet, and then I'm just going to pop out and eat you. You're just going to have a generally an awful experience. Though I do believe they do intend to add humans eventually, which is going to be rather amusing. We're a big boy. I'm quite happy how far we've come. We've gone from being a literal babby useless to actually something of potential danger. So this is the last place where we saw the pterodactyls going to, or the flying guys. I'll just call them pterodactyls because it's easier. Yeah, you're going to fail dismally if you stay in one place because you're just going to run out of fish and you're going to start eating each other. That's probably why everyone's eating each other down south because there's no fish left. No one's going near there because it's a crocodile-infested hellhole, and so all the crocs have to eat is each other. If you just go north, you can have a great time, or just get away from the spawns. Nope. I've already eaten, Mr. Fish. You get to live today. Those are fish. Okay, let's go back to sprinting. There's nothing here. I want to gain as much ground as possible. Reminds me of what do you call it? Jason underwater in that Friday the 13th game. This is too shallow. Still too shallow. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Just about enough. Hopefully that toad didn't see me. I don't think I'll be having him for dinner. He's already moving on down. Trying to get this bad boy as the thumbnail, so I'm just gonna hang around here as much as possible. Hello. Come on, give me a selfie. No, stop looking away. There we go. That's good. That's good. Good crocodile. This will be the second dinosaur I've gotten to adulthood, apart from the flying guy. I'm so proud. But a flying guy takes like 2 days to get up to bloody adulthood. But I don't blame it because it's got such a low lifespan. So I still don't like here because the water's still too shallow for my taste. It's better, but not enough. I like lots of deep water, so I've got lots of room to maneuver. So now this is dangerous because it's too narrow. I don't like it, it's far too narrow. So I need to get out of here and find an opening. This is pretty deep. It's a pretty good hunting area. It's still too narrow. Oh, I thought you were a flying guy for a second. I was like, oh, hello, nom nom nom, but you weren't. You were just a tree stump. This is a good healthy distance between two banks. So you can just like plonk yourself in the middle. And if anyone tries to do a running jump on you, you can just go, oh, but it's still too shallow. No, 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 no. This is healthy depth, I think. Mm. Now too shallow. I'm considering the depth, or in terms of like fear of pecking. I don't want to get pecked, if you know what I mean. Make my way downtown. Death rolling slow. Anything? Anything for the poor old croc's belly? Just fish. Never-ending fish. Good thing that crocs eat fish then, otherwise the cannibalism thing would probably be a lot more pronounced. I really enjoy the gradual growth. I like how it's almost undistinguishable how quick, slowly you grow into the next stage of your lifespan as a dinosaur. Cannibal, yeah. Too many cannibals, that's the problem. I think it's half it's the players' fault, so they all congregate together, and so everyone runs out of food. Because you've got to think like logically. If I'm a herbivore or I am a raptor, do I either avoid the pond full of 20 crocodiles, or do I try and go in it and see what happens? And so what happens is everyone avoids the main sites of where the crocs are sort of hanging around. So the crocs have fish, and there's only so many fish you can have between a lot of them, and they just slowly start eating each other because they run out of food. Also, probably boredom as well. Imagine if I just played the entire game just like sitting here for 5 hours just doing this. Oh, I'm hungry. I guess I'll go eat my little one rather than go hunting. Or body around here. What's it a body of? A fish? I think it might be a fish. Just a fish. Yeah, it's a fish. Did any of you guys hear anything? That sound like something I had to eat. Was at least it's coming from me, in which case, take that back. The water level's too small for me now, that's the problem. It's too big a boy. Too much of a fatty. That's a good depth. This is at least a bare minimum depth, I would say. No one's going to peck you, and you've got room to maneuver. I also like steep sides, because steep sides mean it's less of a gradual rise. Yeah, cannibals just like will eat because that's to reduce the competition, you know? That's what they'll just do. They'll just eat other people just to reduce competition. They're like, ah, you're in the way, you're going to scare away my prey, I'm just going to eat you. Yeah, you get as far away from other players as possible. Treat it like, I don't know, World War Z. No, not World War Z. Treat it like, not Battle Royale or, what's that armor mod? That Z game. I think it's Z. Water's so shallow. I think also shifting beneath water's better because it doesn't do that splashing noise. This ain't good. Oh, hello, Croc. I don't see nothing. Apart from a fish. A crocodile fish. A croc. Croc lurking around me. That croc. Kill me. I don't think so, little one. I'm not gonna kill a croc. Just go, just travel up the river. That's all you gotta do. Just travel up the river. I've probably been around half the map. Too dark. I can't see if you're edible or not. Looks like I ran into a croc spawn. No food for me. Hello, hello, hello. And as soon as I go into attack, I lose my fucking connection. That's fucking ridiculous. Game, please sort yourself out. I'm gonna be dead now. I'll be pretty mad if I'm dead. Oh, that's all I'm saying. I'll be pretty upset. That'll be 3 hours down the drain. Oh well. I think I'm going to leave this unedited as well, so people can actually see the state of the game. Servers are back down. Servers have crashed. Servers are back up. Servers are not back up. I just want to join to get my guy out there, otherwise I'm going to be pretty pissed. I'm going to be so mad if I'm dead. I'm going to be so mad. One job, that's all you got to do. Load me in, Scotty. Load me in, Scotty. Everyone's probably trying to load in so fast, that's why. Oh my god. I've lost my dinosaur. Pretty upsetting. That is pretty depressing. Oh well. I'm gonna play with this for like 6 minutes and then I'm gonna log out. But that's pretty depressing. But it's the nature of the game to die, so I'm not gonna be too mad. It's just very frustrating. You go through all that effort and then the server desyncs and you're like, oh well, fuck you then. It's gonna be maybe flying about for a bit. Try to find some water. There we go. Here's our water. Crocodiles. Crocodiles can't attack up, so it doesn't matter too much. I ran out of stam, so I'm gonna drown now. Unless I get lucky like that. Give someone else a little munch on me if they want. Eat me! I'm the turkey of the prehistoric world. You do look startled, don't you? Yeah, you know that 4 hours, 30 minutes progress? Well, I'm gonna destroy that. Welcome to the game. Nah, altogether I enjoyed it. Altogether, I enjoyed it. I just because I enjoyed it so much, that's why I'm butthurt. That's why. I enjoyed the game so much. I'm butthurt that I had to just restart from the beginning. I suspect what happened is I charged those boys got lagged out by the server, and maybe they killed me before they lagged out, or potentially they potentially we both lagged out and we both start from the beginning. Either way, everyone's in the same boat then. Oh, you got me. Well done. Well done, big old crocky. Alright, that's the end for the day, boys. So, that was the Isle. I probably will go back to play some more of it. Maybe as a croc again, but probably as a flying guy to have a bit of fun. Probably do it after the after dinner. So I've also got Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, but that'll probably be saved for tomorrow. And what else have I got? What else do I want to actually play? Question. I've got literally everything's in my library. I've just clicked Open World Sail, and the only thing I don't have in my library is the Elder Scrolls Online and the Hunter and Terraria and the Outer Worlds. I literally have everything else. Still, that was really enjoyable. I enjoyed it a great deal. Really fun. I'm glad I actually had some enjoyment from it. And it was the right game to play for me at the time because I wasn't enjoying the other games I had decided to play so far. So really good, really enjoyable. Things I would say about the game is server instability is pretty irksome, and it is very unforgiving if you're playing by yourself. I mean, that was lucky for me, just wandering around. It's not for people who want constant action. You're going to be moving around, going slow, especially as a croc, minding your own business, so to speak. And occasionally, food will sort of drop into your lap, and you'll get lucky, or you'll find an opportunity, but you're never going to actually be, running into people to hunt every 5 seconds. This isn't what do you call it, man eater. Yeah, this ain't man eater. So, boys and girls, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys later, probably to play some of the flying guys. So, adieu, and have a good one.